I'm incredibly excited to talk today about Kony Quantum. There's a ton of excitement and industry buzz around this thing called low code. And low code solves a real need because every business of all sizes has a mandate to build new digital apps that innovate, but they lack the skills, the resources to do so. And low code helps you do that more quickly. However, our customers we've talked to indicate that there's a real challenge with many of the low-code tools in that they're fine at building rapidly simple apps, but as your needs and requirements scale, that you run into constraints, you run into things that you can't do. And so Kony Quantum, put simply, is low-code without limits. So Kony Quantum is the result of almost 2 years of investment and innovation around some of our core platforming tools. We're known for our long heritage in mobile development, and what we've done is now also bring the best of the web with some of the latest and most modern innovations around progressive web apps, combined with the richest native experiences that you get through a mobile-first type of world. And you bring the two together, and that's the type of digital experiences that Kony Quantum delivers. One of the exciting parts of Kony Quantum is the support for modern web standards, in particular progressive web apps. There has always been this trade-off historically between building the rich experiences using native or building using the simplicity and the flexibility of web. And really with progressive web apps, it brings the two together by allowing you to have fully responsive modern web apps that give you the end user experience that you're familiar with in a mobile app, such as offline performance, such as push notifications, such as the ability to really have offline applications that respond the way a mobile app would that you would install onto your device. And so this all leads to really a new transformed experience for the modern web. Kony Quantum is the first low-code PWA environment that also scores 100% on Google's Lighthouse score. Let me use an analogy to explain how Kony Quantum transforms the way that you build digital apps using low code. And it's really like an autopilot. So if you think about a pilot that is flying an airplane, they can use the autopilot to ensure that they get the most productivity out of their flight and the time they spend. But when they need to take control, they can turn off the autopilot and they can use the full capability of the airplane. And that's very similar to how Kony Quantum enables you to really optimize the time you spend on the things that innovate, the things that differentiate your app, and not have to spend a ton of time doing low-level programming tasks. Another key feature of Kony Quantum that is very important as you're getting going is a new integrated learning system that's integrated into the app. So whether it be the first time that I launch and install Kony Quantum's IDE, or whether I'm learning a new concept for the first time, or if I'm pulling a new component out of the marketplace, there's a learning system inside the product that guides you through the process. It's something we call hikes. And this really allows you to learn as you need it and gives you the links to documentation, to videos and support so that you can master that new concept very easily the first time. Let me talk about some of the innovative new features and capabilities in Kony Quantum. First of all, it does a lot of work behind the scenes for things that are auto-generating or auto-mapping both front and back end together. We've added a whole new data panel and way to visualize the back end and bring that into your application. We're also leveraging artificial intelligence and machine learning, and so it creates this assisted, powerful development environment that operates in your behalf. And so it can recommend pre-built components from the marketplace, it can suggest ways to accelerate common tasks, so that any time it's empowering you to build as much as the professional developers in the community are building. Kony Quantum also applies a ton of power around the full DevOps processes and makes it available to any developer. You quickly and rapidly build and publish your first mobile or web app, automatically then push it with one click into our enterprise app store service, and do this without any knowledge of DevOps automation or complex publishing and build guidelines, and it simplifies and streamlines the whole process. So in summary, Kony Quantum is low code without limits. When you start off quickly building a simple app, but then as you add more requirements, instead of running against the wall or hitting some type of limitation that the tools or the platform can't provide, Kony Quantum really empowers the developer to take advantage of modern digital innovation and still continue to operate in a low-code environment.